Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? I've been gone. I know I've been gone. I'm going to start off with something that's obvious. I got my own place. This is my own shit. No roommates, no family members. This is all me, myself, and I, Beyonce. Usually, whenever I take breaks, it's because I have a creative block and it's not my fault. This time, I took a break on purpose. One is because I wanted to get my mental health together because I knew that after I moved into this apartment, I was going to lock in, like actually lock the fuck in. Hold on, my cousin's texting me. Another reason is because I didn't really want to film until I moved into my place because I got tired of doing the videos that I was doing. And I know that eventually y'all probably got tired of it. I really just wanted to make sure that I came back calm, cool, and collected, happy as fuck, ready to lock in. I came up with a list of questions that I feel like y'all will want to know the answer to since I've been gone for almost 2 months. By the way, has nothing to do with the video, but if you're wondering where I got this shirt from, TikTok shop. If you're wondering where I got this hair from, TikTok shop. TikTok shop has been my best friend. I got my bed frame on TikTok shop. I'm gonna get my mattress off TikTok shop. Yeah, the obsession is crazy. Anyway, let's get into these questions. The first question is, where have I been for the past month and a half? I have been focusing on my mental, preparing myself for this move, and planning content. Because like I said, I knew when I moved my ass in this apartment, I was going to lock in with my content like crazy. Y'all gonna be sick of me. Like actually sick of me. I've just been focusing on myself, reading. I got a lot of projects that I'm going to be starting on and working on. I just got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that I plan on doing. But I'm not gonna speak on too much and I'm not gonna go into too much detail because that's how you fuck up things. That's why nobody knew that I was moving. This isn't really a question, but I feel like some of you guys are probably going to wonder about a moving series. I originally was planning to do a moving series, right? And then I ended up moving into my apartment a day early, so I didn't even have time to gather me moving really for me to film. And honestly, when I was moving, I was actually stressed the fuck out. Like I didn't want nobody talking to me. So I just knew that I was going to be irritated on camera. And I didn't want y'all to see that. I'm not even being dramatic. Like I'm not bullshitting. I was losing my shit and I was honestly trying so hard not to crash out for the first 2 days. Okay. I didn't expect it to stress me out that bad, but I have a feeling it has something to do with my first apartment and this apartment totally different. My first apartment, I had roommates, and literally the only rooms that I was allowed to touch and do whatever I wanted to was my fucking room. This time, it's the whole apartment. I had to make sure this bitch was clean. I had to make sure I put everything in the right place. I had to line cabinets. I had to make sure the windows was doing what they need to do. I had to make sure that the pipes weren't leaking. My car got towed. That's a whole different story for a different time. My car got towed. Got it back. How much stupid shit. There was no need to film that. There's not going to be a movie series at all. But there will be videos on me decorating my apartment. My kitchen is damn near already decorated. I just need bar stools. And I plan on getting some type of storage thing for a bar. I'm going to be looking for a lot of 2000s and late 90s pieces because if you guys couldn't tell, I'm a 2000s fanatic and I need my apartment to look like the 2000s threw up in this bitch. Anyway, that's enough of talking about where I've been in this apartment. Let's actually talk about something that fucking matters, which is the content that I am going to be doing. Now, as far as content goes, my content is basically going to be the same. The only difference is I'm not going to think too much about my content. My content is going to be what I want it to be. I do know that I want to get more into fashion videos and fashion content because I love fashion, especially 2000s fashion. I'm going to bring back my Style in My Closet series because I love that series. And I'm going to start doing thrifting videos. I'm going to be getting into more fashion DIYs, like, making different projects, like these shoes that I made 4 years ago. Anything you can think of when it comes to fashion, I'm there. I also plan on getting into reviewing foods and restaurants and stuff like that because I love food. I don't like when food tastes nasty. And I'm not one of those people that will sit here just because I'm getting paid for the shit. I'm not one of those people that's gonna sit here and be like, yeah, so this is good and this is good, when it's actually the fuck not. If it's nasty, I'm gonna say it's nasty. There's been plenty of times where I went to a restaurant that was told to me that was good and it wasn't good and it was actually nasty and it was mediocre. A 5-year-old can do better. Basically, just be real. Like, being real. I'm not going to lie. I don't care. I'm grown. I don't have to lie. I don't have to do all this extra shit. I didn't even have to lie when I was a kid. That's just some shit I feel like doing because I was a kid. That's just shit that kids do all the time. They lie. I'm a grown ass adult. I don't have to lie. So I'm not going to lie about those food reviews. I don't really plan on doing too many vlogs unless I'm going on a trip or unless I'm going out and I'm doing something interesting. As far as vlogging in my own house and doing like these little day in the lives where I take y'all grocery shopping. I'm not doing that. I'm going to put as much time, energy, creativity into my content from this point forward. I'm basically just going to be doing the exact same content that I've been doing, but I'm going to take it up like 10 notches, and I'm not letting up, and I'm not stopping. I have a different level of confidence since I started my channel, and I also have a different level of confidence than I had 4 months ago. I'm also going to be documenting my journey to becoming the successful woman that I want to be and that I will be, regardless of how anybody feels, regardless of what anybody thinks, regardless of the level of support that I have from people that I know, regardless of whatever. I'm going to document my journey and I'm going to work towards what I'm trying to do. And that's just that. The only goal that I have for my content going forward is to be as consistent as I can be. And again, like I said, to be myself as much as I can be. I don't really care about no hating ass bitch. I don't care about nobody but how I feel about my content and how people that watch my content and take the time out their day to subscribe and like and share. Those are the only two opinions I care about when it comes to my stuff and my creative mind. Because everybody else, they're just NPCs. I'm not gonna lie. This is my life. This is my channel. This is my content. This is my future. It's my everything. This is me. Everybody else lives their life how they want to. I'm going to live my life how I want to. And if anybody sees a problem with it, now that we've gotten all that clear, I'm going to take this time to reintroduce myself to the people that just found my channel. Basically, tell you guys who I am. I'm going to get into the basics. My name is Ariana. It's spelled Areauna. That's my middle name. It's not my first name. Don't have a problem with my first name. I just prefer my middle name. I'm from Waco, Texas. I don't necessarily have a problem with my hometown. I just don't think I would ever go back there unless I'm going to go see some family or something. I just prefer not to be there. I spent my whole life there, and there's a lot of fake ass people there. So, and there's fake ass people everywhere, but it's different when you know them. Like when you know the fake ass people. And it's different. I moved to Dallas in 2021. I went to DeSoto High School for literally a single semester. And then I moved to Winfrey Academy. Graduated at Winfrey Academy in 2022. I did not have a senior year. I graduated when I was 17 years old, my junior year. After that, I stayed here for another year, and then I moved back to my hometown for like literally the dumbest reason you could think of. If you could think of the reason, you're probably correct. I moved back there at the end of 2023, and I moved back here at the end in the middle of 2025. So I moved back to Dallas, got my shit together, and now we're in 2026. I have my own place. I am very, 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 very happy, and I don't plan on going back to Waco anytime soon. I've known that I've wanted to be a creator since I was 5 years old, whether it's acting, music, fashion, anything you can think of when it comes to using your creative outlet. That's something that I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to entertain. I love to entertain people. I like to make people laugh. I used to want to be a singer, kind of still do, not really sure how I want to go about that yet. I've always known since I was a child that I wanted to get paid and be recognized as a creative person. When it comes down to music, I listen to old school music. I can take this shit all the way back to the 70s. I like music that gives you a feeling, a music that makes you cry, music that makes you feel something. I'm not really too fond of the music that sucks horribly, but we're acting like it doesn't, and motherfuckers is winning Grammys. I don't have time for that. I don't like that. That's the type of music that I like. I like old school, you know, Anita Baker, Shaka Khan, Tina Turner, Angela Winbush, Fleetwood Mac, Limp Bizkit, freaking Beyonce, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, The Temptations, NWA, love me some NWA, Tupac, Biggie, SWV, TLC, Destiny's Child, the SOS Band. I like old shit. I like shit that gives you feeling. So yes, that's the type of music that I like. What else can I touch on? Oh, my favorite color is pink. Love pink down. Pink and leopard print. My favorite genre of shows and movies is action and comedy. My favorite action series or whatever you want to call it is definitely Transformers and X-Men. That's just me. I love that. I like vampire shows, so I love the originals. I like Charmed, have an obsession with Charmed. Matter of fact, I might get a poster of all four of them and put it in my room. I love Charmed that bad. I love the Hunger Games. I like 90s sitcoms like Martin Living Single. I also like a lot of crime shows. I do not play about crime shows. First 48, Law and Order. My favorite show of all time is actually Law and Order. And SpongeBob is a close second. I love SpongeBob, obsessed with SpongeBob. I love me a good cartoon. Any cartoon you can think of, Ren and Stimpy, Cat Dog, Tom and Jerry, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, Rocket Power, anything you could think of. And before you're like, oh, you're only 21, how you know those shows? I was raised by 80s children. People call me an old soul, so I guess we can go by that. Hobbies, I don't really have too many hobbies because I be at work most of the time, but I do love to edit. I love coloring. I like to color in coloring books. I like to do crossword puzzles. I love board games. I like collecting board games. I like collecting a lot of things. I have a candle collection. Eventually, I'm going to start building up my board game collection. I think the main thing that I want everybody to know is that I'm very, very big on making sure my life goes the way I want it to go as much as I can. And I'm very big on making people feel entertained, making people feel like, I can't really think of the right word. I just want to make people happy. I want to make people smile. I want to entertain people. I want it to be my job. I want it to be my job, which is something I've always wanted since I was 5. I'm about to be 22 in November. That's a long time. And I will not let anybody take that away from me. That's the main thing I want y'all to know about me. Nobody's taking that away from me. I would have to be gone for it to get taken from me. I will not stop, and even when I get there, I still won't stop. I'm still going to be overly extra. You're not going to run me off the fucking internet. How people be like, oh, she's too extra, she's too this. You're not going to run me. Because when I hear that, I'm going to do it 10 times more. It never gave that. That's how you become a successful person, by being yourself and not letting up. That's all that I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys want to see next from me, please, because I definitely want to take your ideas in consideration when it comes to my content moving forward. And I want to make sure everybody feels comfortable and everybody is entertained. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.